Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Of course, with Amidst Nnamdi Kanu still in detention, a lot of tension is going on. Some are actually advocating for autopilot sit at home, while some are saying that peace reign and let's advocate for peace and let's see how we can go through political solution. Either which way, both seem to be acting in their conscience, in their true conscience, to see how they can either restore Biafra and or also help Amidst Nnamdi Kanu to leave the detention, or he should get his freedom. Either which way, it has sparked a lot of reaction and is beginning to tear up the unity before now that was felt and seen within the rank and file of the indigenous people of Biafra. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out what one of the disciples of the self-acclaimed disciples of Amidst Nnamdi Kanu and one of the originators of the autopilot, well, like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notification as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. But this caught me and it caught me off guard. Let's quickly find out what is going on amidst agitators. Simon Ekpa, who once claimed to be the self-acclaimed disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has lashed out at members of the group, that's IPOB. In a social media post, he called IPOB members illiterates, and unreasonable people without brain. He came against them. According to him, his aim was actually at IPOB's DOS, the body that controls the group. According to him also, he said the illiterates are at it again. He said they are ranting and equating a movement for the liberation of nation to Agîtàt0rs and Nike. I can't relate, but let's continue with the news. According to him, he said only unstuck illiterates and career agitators would turn the indigenous people of Biafra into Agîtàt0rs and Nike, bunch of nomadic Biafrans parading themselves as media warriors. The autopilot are intelligent people, but what we have left on the side of the at real underscore IPOBDOS criminals are a bunch of unreasonable people without brain. We will use our voice to reset their brain. Let me quote the tweet so you can understand better. I quote him verbatim. The illiterates are at it again. They are ranting and equating a movement for the liberation of nation to Agîtàt0rs and Nike. Only unstuck illiterates and career agitators will turn IPOB into Agîtàt0rs and Nike, bunch of nomadic Biafrans parading themselves as media warriors. Okay, I guess I want to take it that this should be a typographical error, because someone has actually fished out the grammatical blunder within his write-up. Somebody replied him on the social media page as well, saying, yes, I have seen how intelligent you are to use an instead of a. Simeon Mbubago Arao. Ipubago. Okay, Ipubago Arao. Simeon Ekpa. Ipubagara. Okay, I think what he's saying is Simeon Ekpa is like your head is you're going mental or something. You're going into some sort of mental instability. Okay, but let's look at this critically. A lot of people are talking on social media concerning this matter. Honestly, I don't know why he's equating this issue of Biafra agitation with Nike and Agîtàt0rs. Is it a case of I don't know where this is originating from? Could it be that it's a case of designer wears? And what has designer wears got to do with agitation? Is it trying to say that at real DOS they like to wear designers? Or is it because Amidst Nnamdi Kanu was still wearing designer? I can't correlate the two, Nike, Agîtàt0rs to Biafra agitation. They don't jive, they don't correlate. Nike, Agîtàt0rs organizations of their own. The IPOB, Agitation for Biafra, it's a nation, or it's the people trying to get a nation. So they don't intermingle, except of course he's trying to, there's a coded or encrypted message he's trying to deliver that is lost to many. All right, but a lot of people have been calling him out, some have been supporting him, but honestly, the divide is more visible now than before. Personal opinion, I know a whole lot of people may not agree with me, but I believe if you're fighting for a cause, you're fighting for you're fighting for freedom, you're fighting for a country, I think that if there's any time you should be more united the most, it should be now. It should be whatever differences you have, should it be said openly, coming against your own brother, so vehemently as well. In fact, the truth of the matter is, let's be real here. When last, be real, when last did Ekpa really talk about the government of the day and what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu, how he has been able to get classified information, how he's faring, something to do with, well, instead it's always a case of, oh, at Radio S is this, oh, there's this, that. Come on. And no matter whatever issues, of course, the more people that are into the agitation, the more there may likely be friction, because these are different people coming together for a common goal. And one of the most difficult beings, living things, to harness and put in one accord is actually man. Okay, but where your management skill comes into bear, or leadership skill comes into bear, is how you harness and bring everyone together for this common goal. You don't necessarily have to babysit them. All you just want is to get the best of each and every person, and you move on with everybody with their strength. But coming all out, you said, coming all out and countering, and there's already an image created, and now trying to counter the image created, and plus the image created is being countered in there's a diverse dimension. It gives the impression of the fact that the house itself is beginning to shake, because within the house, because Ekpa is self-acclaimed disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, he has never denied it that he's the disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. Now fighting against a structure that was created by Nnamdi Kanu, saying they actually are the one behind. So you just see that I don't know, the whole thing is confusing. One person could be right, while the other person could be wrong. But as it is right now, a lot of things and nobody knows what to believe. Some are already okay, it's okay, but the way things are going, how did Nnamdi Kanu get arrested? How did a lot of questions have been asked, and while some other persons have the opinion that maybe Ekpa is actually there to distract the whole movement. Too many questions that ask that deserve so many answers. But the best person that will answer this question very accurately, apart from God, of course, is Nnamdi Kanu himself, and that may be after he's been released, of course, if all things go equal, it'll go well. Well, that's we're going to wrap it up. This is really getting messier. Calling fellow agitators, nomadic brains, and all that. It's not. Honestly, it's not dignified. Let's